Folks, this is the beginning of another road trip. This road trip is to Zion National Park. I'm in a 2020 Tesla Model Y long range. This is one of many road trips I've already done. Check out my playlist with the Tesla Model Y to look at those. Anyways, Jamie's in the car, Devin's in the trunk, reppin' Teddy.
I'm in the back seat.
Reppin' Teddy Fresh. This video is going to be extremely helpful if you have not purchased a Tesla yet. If you already have one, you're kind of stuck, so you just watch this for entertainment. I'm going to talk about the advertised mileage in these cars, and this is something that's very hard to understand until you have it and you're in the situation. So, current mileage shown on the car is 276 miles, okay? To our first destination, our first supercharger, it's 55 miles, leaving a delta of 221 miles. That's what should be displayed when we get there. I'm going to show you the actual. So if you haven't purchased yet, you can see how this would be helpful to where, should you get the standard range? Should you get the long range? Do you want the performance? Is that going to have enough range? This should be helpful in that sense, and I hope you enjoy the video. So quick update here. We've traveled 30 feet. I hit myself in the left testicle because there was a...
Massive.
It was a mosquito.
Massive. I'm allergic. My legs.
You're not allergic.
Oh my.
My legs
Everyone's
get
allergic.
Massive purple welts.
That's a genetic defect.
God must really love you.
Now, some of you may be asking why I'm showing the actual mileage on the car as opposed to just using battery percentage. The reason for that is because I've driven the Mustang Mach-E fairly extensively. You can click the card at the top of your screen to watch that video. I actually did like 4 videos on the Mustang Mach-E, and then just recently I had the Porsche Taycan for a day. So I have experience with those two electric vehicles, and their displayed range, the mileage, is pretty accurate. Compared to a Tesla, it's very accurate, and I think that's something that Tesla needs to improve on. Now, Tesla still has the dominant charging network, there's no doubt about it, but I just think this is an area where their advertised range, I just feel it's a little misleading compared to its competitors who rate their cars at 220, and then in third-party testing they're getting 275 miles in the case of the Taycan. So that's why I'm doing this. Hey, there's New River Road, and look at the new river.
I'm not buying you anything.
Look at the new river. New River Road, and we got a new river. New River Road, and we got a new river.
New River Road, and we got a new river.
Got a new river road, and we got a new river.
You're so annoying. Praise Allah! Okay, made it to the first supercharger. It actually rerouted us to Wickenburg. So the current mileage, it said we started with 276. So there were 87 miles to this supercharger, which leaves us a delta of 189 miles left. The actual mileage left was 159. So a difference of 30 miles. So that's what I was talking about as far as the difference goes. And there's actually a lifted Model Y there. It's funny, mine's lowered, this one's lifted. That actually looks sick. It almost looks like a Mercedes GLE. Yes, we just have to charge here for 10 minutes, but you can see there's a 30-mile delta. Now, some factors that can change that. The temperature, it's like a perfect temperature for a for a car battery right now. It is 83 degrees out, so not too hot, not too cold. The air conditioning doesn't have to be working like crazy. When it's really cold, you lose mileage because you're using the heater. Yeah, overall, it's like a perfect scenario right now. So there's cases when you can lose 60 to 100 miles when you're only going, 80 miles. So just something to be aware of. That's like my main point of making this video. When you're making your buying decision, should I get the long range? Should I get the performance? Should I get the standard range plus? I just want to make sure you don't get, like the standard range plus says you can get 263 miles of range, but you are never going to be able to get 263 miles of range in standard highway driving conditions, because you're generally going 70, 75, 80 miles an hour, even at 65. Just wanted to make sure you understand that and you don't end up getting your Tesla and then you can't take it on the road trips that you want to, or you're charging too often. Thought that would be helpful. How are those chips?
Good.
I got cut off.
Jamie tried to steal my food. You got your own.
It's a community bag.
It's not community. The large would have been. This is not.
Why didn't you get the large? You're selfish.
Because you didn't want any.
I didn't
now
say
you all of a
that.
sudden want some?
I didn't say I didn't want any.
This is the type of content people want?
It's the type they need.
What?
Except we're sisters. We're fine.
The next supercharger here only has
Open.
2 stalls open. I'm not going to use a turn signal because my left hand is on the...
You want me to get it for you?
No.
Just helping out.
Yeah, we're packed up at this supercharger. Who's on the phone? Answer it. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. See, it's situations like this where the tail table would be amazing. If we had the tail table to hook on here and eat my Chipotle off the back, that'd be sweet. So, I'll have that link down in the description where you can buy it. Use the code GJEEBS now, you get like a free carrying case and like $40 off or something like that. Get your pre-order in, tail table. It'd be really nice to use right now, gotta say. What do we think here, real or fake? Leave it in the comments below. I think gotta be fake. Those things are, I mean, what do you think, real or fake?
I would say real.
Real. Really? Do you think
Well,
she's just...
I don't know. They look a little separated
Yeah.
here. So maybe fake.
And I don't
But
see
they're
any
not,
scarring.
They're not big enough for me to say, oh, those are fake.
Right, right. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see the comments on that. Slow charge here because everyone's packed at the supercharger. I feel like since we're sitting here, it's a good time to say this video is sponsored by Into the AM. Into the AM, these are the softest. Hey, yeah, James, actually, you're wearing your Into the AM sweatshirt.
Yeah.
There's a Performance Y there. Just sweet looking. These t-shirts, you see me wearing them in almost all of my videos. Use code GJEEBS, save 10% off. These are their basic tees. They come in a bunch of different colors. They are extremely comfortable. Extremely comfortable. I love them. They fit nicely. I highly recommend them. So you're not going to be disappointed if you get them. Get a 3-pack or get their print tees. They always have some specials going on for that. But it's so soft. It's so comfortable. I've washed them a bunch. I probably washed this shirt 10, 15 times. The color holds nicely and it still has the same softness. So I highly recommend them. They sponsor the channel. Thank you, Into the AM, and thank you guys for supporting them. Link down in the description for using my code and it goes right to their site with the basic tees. At this supercharger stop, I left the previous supercharger with 223 miles of charge. It was 129 miles to the destination, which leaves a delta of 94 miles. So I should have arrived here with 94 miles. I arrived here with 36 miles. So that's a 58-mile difference. So the first time was a 30-mile difference off what it displays on the screen. The second time was a 58-mile difference. We're doing real science in this video, folks. So just giving you guys an idea of how much that can vary. Again, should you get standard performance? Just to help you guys think about, okay, what is a trip I do every year? If I want to take my Tesla, is that going to be possible? Is that going to add too much time to the trip? That's why I think it's good to have
if you have 2 cars, have one electric vehicle and one gas vehicle. That way you have the flexibility to go either direction. On this one, 58-mile difference compared to what it said, 94 compared to 36. Now, it's not a big deal because we're at the supercharger. There's no issues, but you can see how that can be worrisome to some people. Little detour to the Hoover Dam. What is that? Lakeview Overlook. Not interested. I want to see the damn dam. About to go through security. Good, how you doing?
Good, sir. You got a gun?
No guns, no. Good, thank you. Now he's cool with my AK-47 though, right? All right, we're coming down to the Hoover Dam. We are also approaching, I would argue, the best turn in the United States of America. Unfortunately, there's the bridge we were just on. They've shot some Chevy commercials here. Unfortunately, this turn, not the best place to be screwing around in a vehicle. Not that any public road is, but this sign perfectly describes the turn. Oh my God. Oh, look at this Macan commercial.
Oh,
That is dank. Look at this turn. Oh my.
Bridge.
Look at, I know.
It's banked.
Why don't I love construction like that. If I had to pay 100% of my income to taxes and we were building those things, I'd be in.
100%. I want to jump off it.
Yeah, I want to bungee it. Yes. Yes, queen. The water is there. It's just not like overflowing like you'd think.
Well,
like
that's
this
what I expected.
this is a spillway here. If it got really bad, it would flows over this, goes around it.
Everything seems
It's,
to scale except for this staircase.
what do you mean? Like the staircase is
how
too
big it
small?
is.
I actually like that it's compact.
I do too, but if people are walking up, they give you COVID.
That's true, we are gonna get Delta now. So I was just doing a tour of the Hoover Dam here. Drew, subscriber, shows up out of nowhere. So it's just cool to meet you guys on the road. Drew, thank you for saying something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're looking at the empty spillway here, so.
My Jeep was a little slower than a Tesla. I couldn't
Yeah.
keep up the
Yeah.
wave on you on the road.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious. You noticed it because of the white roof.
Yeah,
Which has been controversial to people. But,
No.
you get it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm dying right now.
Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't it be nice to have a nice roof over your head?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But good
Well,
meeting you.
guys, Yeah, you
Yeah.
too.
Thanks for the
Enjoy
support.
Zion.
Yeah, we will.
Keep watching.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Take care.
James, can we get a quick look with Romrico hat? Hell yeah. That is the most mysterious / coolest thing. They shouldn't have it blocked off. Like, that's cool to be able to,
Yeah, but like, what would you even do down there?
well, just to go down in that like
There's
valley.
water
You can
in
hear that. Yeah. That actually might be, no, it's definitely water, but it could be air too. Look at all the change down. That is like the scary, something mysterious about
It
that.
reminds me of that tunnel in Grand Theft Auto 5. And everyone says there's a rat that lives down there, but there's not.
Man, imagine like paving all of that. They had to cement all of that.
Imagine being like the person that had to be in there and do that work.
Oh.
Talk about job security, you ain't got any.
Well, you're
They just hook you on there and they're like, all right, Jim, we have a different job for you today if you don't mind. Jim's like saying bye to his family.
Yeah, well, that goes down hundreds of feet because it goes down hundreds of feet because you're probably hearing the water at the bottom of the dam,
Oh, yeah.
and that's that going up through. That's all I can think. In
When
the
I'm
thing.
like on a height or something, I just want to jump off.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what's inside of me that's so messed up, but
yeah.
I just feel like jumping all the time.
Go
I
to
am in
go to your
therapy.
counselor.
I'm figuring it
You're
out.
that's
but-
good.
So basically all the casinos in Vegas.
Window in the bathroom,
Oh, really? You like that window?
and you can look down and see there's water down there.
Yeah.
Wait, what is going on here?
You're so isn't it disturbing?
This is disappointing.
What's disappointing?
Where is the water?
We're in the desert.
I can't believe it. All my life, I've been thinking, wow, Hoover
The
Dam.
textbooks are
There's
outdated.
a huge thing of water that flows down this.
No, it
This isn't
doesn't.
a dam.
Oh my god.
This isn't a water park.
They should have a slide down.
What happened to all the water?
Is that a one-way tunnel?
Probably. Only one way to hell, and that's the way. You want that Hoover Dam water, you're gonna pay, son.
Okay, well, I want one of them. Sorry, not available. Sorry, not available.
Are you?
Oh, not available.
Hell yeah. Jackpot.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Only $5. Well, the other ones are $1.50, just so you know. They're not all 5.
They don't make it easy to save the environment, you know?
Were these ones saving the environment?
Yeah, it's aluminum.
Ah, aluminium.
Better.
And it's
recyclable.
merch. I mean, it's got Hoover Dam, Nevada.
This is a souvenir.
Yeah, it is. Worth it.
It's just $5.
I thought it would be.
So the person behind me has been riding my ass for a while now. So I like to do this trick where they go to pass. They've been like in my ass, and then we do this together. We do this. How's that? How's that? How fast would you like to go together down this road? Nothing better than a good old game of bouncy ball. Well, folks, we made it to the Airbnb in Washington, Utah. They actually have a plug here, so I was able to plug in overnight, charge up, and I got a full 90% charge in the morning. My 90% charge right now is showing 254 miles. So that's significantly decreased. At one point in the car's life, 90% charge was showing 275 miles. I don't know if that's battery degradation or if that's just from how I've been traveling lately, but somewhat concerning. But anyways, we're going to Zion National Park today. Going to be taking the Tesla there and along with this Jeep. So pretty excited. I've never been there. So I just obnoxiously, another Tesla was coming by and I just went like this. And they do the wave they did back. They let their hands off the wheel and wave. That, I think that needs to be the Tesla wave, because technically you don't need your hands on the wheel.
Yeah.
So you give the double hand wave. It's a little flex on ice mobiles. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
All right.
Kind of sad we didn't think of it.
It's either, well, I always said holding the number one up, you're the most valuable car company in the world. That's,
yeah. I mean,
that's a little cocky.
But this is better.
I said it on Clubhouse once. I was removed from the room, so. Made it to Zion just in time to see the fart machine. Well, the hiking's begun. There was a lady sitting at the entrance to the hiking trail talking smack to everyone that came through. She said this is not a real hike, as she was sitting there with ass sweat running down the back of her. You know, it's trade-off for everything. She was like, we said she was like Snorlax in Pokemon, just guarding the gates. Beautiful river there, clear water. And up the hill we go. So we were discussing on this hike that we feel a nice Wells Fargo 700-story building would look beautiful here in the wilderness. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, that's how it should be.
Every national park
You gotta use the land. Corporate America should own it all.
Imagine the spiders that live in there.
Ben, what's in that crack?
Where? Let me see.
Stone.
Is anyone in there? Are you subscribed to my channel? It's like a little inlet. It cuts back out.
Wow, he is gorgeous, isn't he?
Yeah.
Crikey, look at it. Native blue lizard.
So where are we at? What's it called? Four Ponds? Oh, Emerald something? Emerald Bay.
Emerald Pool.
Emerald Pools, I think that's it. Wow. You want to go be in that water?
I am the water.
Oh, these steps are really cool. This bridge. Yeah.
This is where the stair stepper originated.
I'm no historian, but I was just informed that this is indeed where Jesus was baptized. So Peter, he repelled right out of there. Down, he floated? Oh, that's right. And Moses parted the water here, and Jesus, it was really, so this is where that happened. Pretty special to be here. Well, the strongest people in the group made it to the top. Those people down there are weak people. Weak.
Those are the old guys.
Yeah. That's the older part of our group.
Wonder how many people have a
Well, I think this is a good place to end the video. If you guys are still with me, I would appreciate if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But that's it. Sometimes you just need to cut the videos and enjoy it for yourself. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But yeah, as you can see, all those people down there, you know, if you don't try hard, you never end up at the top. And that's what I would like to leave you with in this video. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.